Okay, we are back outside today. It's a beautiful day in Cape Town, so we're taking full advantage. Joburgers, I don't know what your weather's like there. I'm hoping that you get a little bit of sun as well. I think we all feel like, we're all very outdoorsy people in South Africa, and we haven't been able to do our walks and our runs and our cycles. So try and do your Pilates sessions outside some days if you can, if the weather's permitting. Breathe in the fresh air, feel the sunshine on your skin, always makes you feel good. Okay, there's still some people connecting. Let me just see who that is before we begin. I have a feeling it might be a new person that is coming on. Good morning. I'm not too sure who that is that's just joined. Can you hear me? Okay, I don't know who that is. I can't hear you, but that's okay as long as you can hear me. All right, I think you're a new person that's joined. So like I've said to every new person, I don't know if you can see me with the sun, but just do what you can, take it slow. Anything that causes you pain, just stop, move around on the mat and go to the next exercise. Don't do anything that just, you feel like it causes your body discomfort. All right, so let's all get up and stand on the back of our mats, and let's get going. Sorry, the sun does stream through the clouds a little bit, the trees, so you might not see me for a little bit of the class, I hope. But anyway, it will eventually move across, so I hope you can actually see me. Anyway, stand at the back of your mat, feet hip distance apart, and let's just be in the moment for a few seconds. Just kind of lengthen up your spine. Breathe in a nice big deep breath into your lungs and exhale out. So just be in the moment. Just rock back and forward on your heels and your toes, rock back and forward. And that new word that we learned the other day, for those of you who were in the class, pendiculation, is the movement when we wake up in the morning and we stretch. So why don't we just do that again? So let's just reach up and let's pendiculate this morning. So just stretch any which way your body wants to move. You can round, you can lengthen, you can yawn, you can look up to the ceiling. Just do whatever you feel comfortable doing, rounding, and just move. And then come back down with your arms next to your sides. When we do our roll downs, we want to have a little tuck of the pelvis for the new people, so that you're not arching into your back. So you kind of tuck your pelvis forward like so. So it's a little bit of a tuck and a scoop, so that you have that posterior tilt going on in the abdominals. Morning, Sam. Welcome. All right, so let's lengthen up our spines. Think about growing taller through your neck, lengthening the vertebrae, and pulling those shoulder blades down your back and lengthen up. Now lean just ever so slightly onto the balls of your toes so that you're a little lighter on your heels. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let's start our roll down. Exhale, we just drop the head chin to chest and just very gently roll your spine down. Head is nice and heavy. And just lengthen your arms down to the mat. Don't go too far. Keep your abs engaged. Inhale. And we exhale. Let's use our abdominals. And just gently restack your spine. And lengthen up. We're just getting the spine moving. Inhale. Exhale. Use your breath. Chin to chest. Rounding your back. Crown of the head is going down towards the mat. You can have your knees slightly bent if you feel more comfortable. Inhale. And we exhale. Let's scoop up. Use the abs. And then just restack vertebra by vertebra until you reach your nice tall spine. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And we exhale. Roll down. Neck is nice and relaxed. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And we reach down. Bend your knees, place your fingertips on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, stretch the back of the legs. Inhale, bend slightly. Exhale, stretch the back of the legs. Inhale as we bend. Exhale. Inhale as we bend. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale, keep your abs connected. 1 more. Exhale, press and hold. Feel the stretch in the back of the hamstrings and hold. Relax your neck and your head. Now just bend one leg and then bend the other leg. So you're alternating the bend just to get a little bit of kind of walking stretch into the legs. And stretch. For those who've done the Pilates sessions almost every day, you might feel very tight and stiff. So let's ease the muscles a little bit, stretch them out. And let's do 1 more each side. And stretch. And then soften both your knees again. Drop your head down. Take a deep breath. And let's exhale. Palms facing in towards one another so that we're opening up the collarbones. And we restack. And lengthen up. Nice and tall. Okay. Now, from here, I want you to place your hands on your thighs. So your knees are bent. And curl your spine and round your back. So that you kind of feel like you are opening up the back of the spine. And then straighten, press into your arms and articulate the spine to open up your chest into an extension. And then curl back round again, dropping your chin to chest and hollowing out your abdominals. And press into your arms, opening up the chest. And use your breath now again. Curling, scoop. And we inhale and open up the chest. And we exhale, curling. And we inhale, open up the chest. 1 more each way, curling. And open up the chest. And then roll yourselves back up. Today's class, we're kind of going a little bit back to basics in a way. Yesterday, whoever did yesterday's class was pretty hectic, actually. It was quite a hard class. So today, pretty basic, just moving the body back to our normal Pilates that we do. Now, I'm standing to the side. You can stay as you are, or you can go to the side of your mat, as long as you can see me. And I want a nice wide stance. Your feet are externally rotated to the corners of the room. Take your left hand down your thigh and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Reach it. Nice long arm. Now from here, take a breath in. And I want you to exhale, slide your hand down your thigh and reach your arm over to the left. And not floppy arm. Reach the arm. Feel the stretch all the way down the right side of your body. Keep your abs and ribs in. You don't want to feel this in your lower back. And then exhale, come back up and bring your right arm down onto your thigh. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Ribs in, abs tight. And exhale, reach. Slide your right arm down your right leg. Reaching out, feel that stretch. And bring the arm back up. Take it down. Other side. Right arm up. Reach to the ceiling. Deep breath. Exhale. Over to the left. Feel that lovely stretch. Back up. And take the arm down. And reach the left arm up. And side bend over. Reaching that up. And back up. And take it down. Now let's add on to that with a little bit of a sort of an arm circle. So we take the right arm back up, reach to the ceiling, side bend over, like we did just now. Then bend your knees and just circle the arm around and come back up. And take the arm down. Left arm up. Side bend over. Reach. Bend the knees down, circle the arm around it up. And take the arm down. Let's go again. Right arm up. Side bend over. Bend the knees, circle the arm around. And up. Left arm up. Side bend. Bend the knees, circle the arm around. Let's do that one more time. Take the arm down. Right arm up. Side bend over. Reach. Bend. And circle round. Take the arm down. Left arm up. Side bend. Bend. Circle the arm around. And up. And bring the arm down. Roll your shoulders. Roll them back. Try and lift them right up. And down. And up. And down. One more. Up. And down. Roll forward. Forward. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears. And last one. And down. Now keep that wide stance. While we're in this position, let's continue with a little bit of a stretch. So we're going to do a sumo squat. If you have problems with your knees, don't go down too low. Do what feels comfortable for you. Let's take our arms out. And let's squat down. Press up. And down. Remember, your feet are externally rotated. Kind of try and keep that little tuck in your pelvis. So we're not arching our lower backs. And try and think about keeping your trunk of your body up straight. Squeeze your glutes as you stand up. Press and squeeze. Down. Keep the abs tight, so keep that tuck. Down. Press up. Let's do two more. Pressing up. And one more. Now, can we hold it there? Hold it there. Hold it there. Okay. Pulse. 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 Draw in your abs. Pulse. Pulse. Woo. There's heat now flowing through the body. Try and up tall, guys. No leaning forward. Lift up your trunks. Squeeze your back loose. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up and bring the arms down. You've definitely warmed up after that. Just march out the legs. Good work. Let's sit at the front of our mats now. So I want you to have bent legs, not too bent. I don't want them up here. So kind of a long lever bent legs is good for this next exercise. Take your hands underneath your thighs and pull your spine up nice and tall. Lengthen up, so you should be sitting on your two sits bones. Be mindful of your inner thighs. We're not just hanging the legs or the knees out. Keep that connection in your adductors, your inner thighs. Now take a breath in here. And as we exhale, we're going to just curl, tuck your tailbone under and curl. And curl, keep your hands there until your arms are straight. Now focus on scooping your abdominals. Keep that C curve in your spine. Take a breath in. And then exhale, elbows wide, and curl in that C shape. Back up, and then lengthen up your spine nice and tall. Inhale. We exhale, nice everyone. Curl. Tuck your tailbone under. Tuck under, scoop into the abdominals. Straighten your arms, hold it there. Squeeze your belly button. Take a breath. And then round your back. Rounding, rounding, rounding. And we lengthen up. Excellent. Let's do that one more time and then we'll build on it. Curl, 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 curl. Squeeze the abs, inhale. And we exhale, elbows wide. Round, 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 and we lengthen up. Now take your arms forward. We're going to do the same movement, but we're going to add on a few extras. So keep that inner thigh connection. Imagine you've got that toilet roll in between your knees. Keep squeezing it in your mind. Take a breath in. Exhale, tuck your pelvis. Now curl down. If you're a newbie and you can't have your arms forward, keep them under your knees. Hold it there. Hold it there. Keep the scoop. Take your arms out to the side. Bring them back in. Round your back to come up in your C shape. Lengthen up your spine and then reach your arms up to the ceiling. Feeling that lovely stretch in your shoulders. And we exhale, bring the arms down. Tuck and scoop. Tuck and scoop, hold. Inhale, take your arms out. Exhale, pull back in. Round your spine. Stretch the arms up to the ceiling. Lengthen your spine. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Try and keep the shoulder blades down your back. And let's do this one more time. Reach forward. Exhale. Curl down. Now if you struggle with the arms open, don't go down too low. Stay kind of halfway. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, back to center and round yourself all the way forward. And let's reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And bring the arms all the way down. Excellent. Now, we're going to roll all the way down to the tips of our shoulder blades. So take a breath. As we exhale, we're going to tuck the pelvis and slowly roll yourselves down until you get to the tip of your shoulder blades, and I want you to hold. Hold. Keep looking forward. Lift your right leg to tabletop. Left leg to join. Keep lifting your chest. Now take your arms and reach them forward, palms down. We're going to go into our hundreds. That's what we call this position or this exercise. So take a deep breath in, keep your arms long, and we exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. So we keep pulsing the arms, nice strong arms, and big breaths every sort of 4 or 5 pulses. Okay, so keep breathing, that's important. And keep thinking about pulling your belly button down towards your spine. So squeeze your abs. Pulse the arms. I'm coming to watch you. Keep pulsing. Pulse the arms. Keep pulsing the arms. Keep lifting your chest. If you're really struggling with this exercise, then please take your head down and pulse the arms. So if you're struggling, keep the head down and pulse, but strong arms, not slap-chip arms. Strong arms. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep lifting the chest. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. And curl yourselves down all the way. Well done. Just hug your knees into your chest and give your spine a little massage. Excellent. Bring your legs down. We're going to go into our pelvic curl. Feet are hip distance apart. You should be able to touch your heels with your fingertips, so they're not too far away, if that's comfortable on your knees. If you can't do too much flexion with your knees, then take your feet a little bit further away. Now reach your arms, they're down on the mat. Press your triceps into the mat so that you're kind of opening up your collarbones a little bit. Lengthen your neck. Take a breath in through the nose, and as we exhale, tuck your pelvis, press your lower back into the mat. And when you can't tuck anymore, start to lift your hips, peeling your spine up, up, up. Press your arms into the mat and lift. Now try and keep that tuck in your pelvis. Make sure your knees aren't splaying out. So pull the knees so that they're still parallel. Inhale. Exhale, curl back down. All the way through the spine. Vertebra by vertebra. So get each vertebra to roll down into the mat and release. Inhale. We exhale, tuck the pelvis. Press into your heels and squeeze your glutes as you lift your hips up to the ceiling. Use your arms. Make sure your collarbones are nice and wide. Inhale. And we exhale. Curling back up. Listening to the beautiful birds this morning. So lovely. Inhale. And we exhale. Tuck the pelvis. Peeling up. Squeeze into your glutes. Make sure at the top that you don't pop your ribs up and arch your back. There's a nice long line between shoulders and knees. Inhale. And we exhale. Moving through the spine. This is a spinal articulation exercise. We want flexible spines. You're as young as your spine is flexible. And let's do one more. Exhale, we tuck under. Now let's hold ourselves at the top and let's go into our shoulder bridge prep. So keep squeezing into your glutes without dropping your hips. I want you to float your right leg up to tabletop. Don't drop that right hip. So try and keep both hips lifted. Now keep that shape in your knee. Tip the toe down. Exhale as we lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Now the important thing is to try and not drop the hips. So keep the hips lifted. A lot of glutes working here. Keep going. Inhale, tip down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Squeeze that left butt cheek. One more. Exhale, we lift. Without dropping, bring the right leg down. Shift your body weight to both legs equally or both sides of the hips. And then float your left leg up to tabletop. Keep that left hip lifted. Inhale, tip the toe down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Keeping the hips nicely lifted, guys. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. And we lift. Bring the legs down without dropping the hips. Hold it there, guys. And let's add a little bit of extra glute work. We're just going to go down and squeeze. Down with the hips. Press the hips up. Down. Squeeze. Down. Down. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. 5 more. You should be feeling the butt. Squeeze. Last 2. Squeeze. Last 1. And squeeze. Hold it up. Take a deep breath. And slowly articulate the spine down through each vertebrae. And release to neutral. Good work. Bring your feet together on the mat. Excuse me. So your feet and your inner thighs are together. Take your arms out to a T position. And then I want you to take your legs, keep your knees together, take them over to the right and stack your feet on top of one another. And then take your head and look over to the left for a lovely stretch down the side of your body. And breathe into your stretch. Slowly bring the legs back to center. Let's take our legs over to the left. Stack your feet and take your head over to the right. And stretch it out. And back to center. Let's do one more each side. It's such a lovely stretch. Legs over to the right. Reach. Head over to the left. And pull back to center. And one more time. Take the legs to the left. Look over to the right. And we breathe. And take the legs back to center. Nice. Now take your legs out straight onto the mat. And we're going to do some roll-ups. Now, for the newbies and the people that have never done this before, if you are struggling to roll up, please don't try and get up and strain into your back. You can have your legs bent and you can use your arms to roll up like so. Okay, so you can keep your legs bent. If you can't get all the way up, then just do what we did in the beginning, where we just went down halfway. Okay, but for the rest of you, I want your legs straight and I want your arms back. Squeeze your inner thighs together, close your wrists, and point your toes. And let's begin. We're going to inhale, arms, head, chest. Exhale, squeeze into your abdominals and reach forward into your C shape. So shoulders above hips. Inhale. Exhale, we scoot back, lower back down, and reach. Inhale, arms, head, chest. Bring your arms in line or parallel to your thighs. Exhale, curl up. And reach forward. Nice work. Inhale. Exhale. Curling down. And reach. Inhale. Exhale up. And reach. And we exhale, curling back down. And reach. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And reach. Just grab hold of your toes or your ankles, wherever you can reach, and just pull your chest down a little lower, a little lower, a little lower onto your thighs. And come back up to sitting position. Okay, we're going to do a back support variation. Now, in a lot of the classes, we've been doing the full back support, which is this movement. Today, we're going to vary it a little bit. We still have our hands either facing towards your butt or to the sides. Okay, so choose which one feels better for you. I'm going to take my hands facing towards me. Now, instead of straight legs, we're going to have our legs bent, and you can just watch me for the first one. We're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to lift your hips up, look straight ahead, squeeze your glutes, and then tip down. You will feel a lot in your hamstrings. The idea is to have a nice sort of a table with your trunk of your body. All right. Hello, Tizzy. All right. So let's begin. Try and straighten your arms. It doesn't matter, or they can be slightly bent. Depends on your shoulder. Lost the word. Mobilization, whatever. Okay. All right. So let's go. Take a breath in. Exhale, we lift. Squeeze your glutes. Look straight ahead. Abs tight. Tip the butt down. Exhale, squeeze your back glutes. And tip down. Again, lift the hips up. Create a little table with your trunk. Exhale, lift. Look straight ahead. And take it down. Exhale, lift, squeeze. And take it down. Good. Let's do 3 more. Lift and squeeze. And take it down. You'll feel a lot in the back line of the body here. Lift. And take it down. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, lift. And take it down. Nice work. Straighten out your legs and shake out your wrists a little bit. Good work. Now, just in most of the classes we've done, a lot of you know the exercise where we do leg circles. So we're going to start by doing those leg circles, especially for the beginners or the newbies. But then for those that want an extra challenge, we're going to do hip circles together. So those people can follow on afterwards, and the others can just carry on with the leg circles. So just roll yourselves down to a supine position, lying down on your back. And I want you to take your left leg along the mat and reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Let's just give a little stretch out before we begin the leg circle. So take your hands just behind your knee. Keep the leg up in 90 if you can. Bend the leg and press it up to stretch. Bend the leg, press it up to stretch. Keep the knee above the hip when you bend and keep it there as you stretch. Let's just do 2 more of these. stretch the leg. And one more. Stretch the leg. Now hold it there, flex the foot and point it. Flex the foot and point. Flex and point and flex and point. Bend the leg and bring it down. Left leg. Hold behind the knee. Stretch it up towards the ceiling. Keep the knee above the hips. And we're going to bend that leg. And then stretch. Try and stretch the back of the knee. And bend. And we stretch. And bend. This is quite nice after that back support exercise where you worked into your hamstrings and your glutes. And stretch. One more. Inhale. And we exhale. Now stretch it up and hold. Now flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Last one. Flex and we point. Bend the leg and bring it down. Shake out the legs. Now, for our leg circles, you're going to take your arms out to a T position. You're going to bring your right leg up to the ceiling. Flex that foot. Anchor your left leg down into the mat. Abs are tight. And we're going to circle the leg. So let's inhale, take the leg across and do a little circle. And then we exhale, take it and do a little circle. Now the important thing, keep going, is the anchoring of the left leg and the tightness of the abdominals so that you don't move the hips around. So let's go. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And we exhale and hold. Now let's change direction with the circle. Inhale. Don't try and go too big if it means that you are wobbling your hips. One breath to circle in and one breath out to circle. And inhale. And exhale. We're working into the hip joint. Let's do one more on each direction or in each direction and hold. Bend that leg. Bring it down. Left leg up. Reach it up to the ceiling. Flex the foot. Anchor your right leg down. Abs tight. Inhale across the body to circle. And exhale. Inhale to circle. And exhale to circle. Very nice. Inhale. Keep anchoring your right leg down. And inhale. And we exhale, hold. Now over to the left. Change direction. And inhale. 2 more rounds. And 1 more round. Inhale. And we exhale. Bend the leg. And bring it down and shake out the legs. Now, as promised for those, I know we've already worked the hip flexor, but I just want you to give this a bash because this is a little bit of an extension of that. So for those that don't want to do this, you can just watch or you can give it a try. You're on your elbows, like so, and we lift our legs to tabletop. Now, if you want to, you can actually keep your legs bent on this one just to get a feeling of the movement of doing the hips with legs together. But if you'd like to challenge yourself, take the legs out. Don't sink into your shoulders here. Press up out of your shoulders. Take the legs over to the left. Circle down, around, over to the right and back up. Now over to the right. Down, around and up. Over to the left. And up. If the straight legs is too much for you and you're feeling it in your back, bend your knees and just practice doing it with bent legs. All right, just moving through the hips. So that's an option, but remember abs tight, 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 and up. Do small circles if that's all you can manage. Let's do 1 more and circle round, bend the legs and roll yourself up to a sitting position. Well done. A lot of hip flexor work there and a lot of movement into the hip joint. Well done. Very, very nice. Now let's roll ourselves back down. Okay, more abs, guys. Okay, single leg stretch with rotation because we want to do a little bit of oblique work. So lift your legs to tabletop. Take your hands back behind your head, interlace your hands. Let your head hang nice and heavy into your hands, so sort of support your neck and head. And then exhale, lift your head and chest up so that you're looking through your thighs. And then I want you to take your right leg out, like so. Keep lifting your chest. Now rotate, keep your elbows wide, rotate towards your bent leg. Okay? Now, we're going to switch legs, and as you switch, rotate over to the bent leg on the other side. And we exhale. And we exhale. Try and keep the feet going along the same line as you reach. So they're like two trains passing each other on a track. Try not pull your elbows in. Keep them wide. Think about rotating through the ribs. And breathe. And breathe. Keep lifting. If you've had enough, stop. Don't strain your back. But if you want to carry on, squeeze the abdominals. And rotate. Let's do one more each side. Rotate. And we rotate. Well done. Bring the legs to tabletop and drop the head in the chest. Hug your knees in. And again, roll side to side. Well done. Bring the legs down. And I want us to roll onto our sides. Now, we're going to do an exercise which we call clam. And it's up to you if you want to be up on your forearm or if you want to lie down on your arm. Actually, let's lie down on our arms. Let's all do the same thing. So lie down on your arms. It's nice and comfortable. And I want you to take your legs are bent, but take them back a little bit. Okay, so your legs aren't away up here to the front in sort of a table, 90 degree. They're slightly more back. All right, so they're 90 degrees going to the back. Okay, now I want you to squeeze your heels together and keep your hips facing forward. So put your hand on your hip, your other hand on your hip, to try and hold it there. Now, all you're going to do on this one, it's not a big movement. You're going to lift that knee up and pull it back, keeping the heels together, but without rolling back the hip. And then take it down. Exhale, we lift, pull, 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 and take it down. Keep the heels together, and down. Lift, so we're kind of getting an opening up of the hip. And pull and lift. So a little bit of glute med, squeeze up and lift, and down. Make sure you're not rolling back, otherwise you're defeating the object. Abs tight. Lift, and down. And lift, and down. Keep your breath. And down. Lift, pull up, try and open up the hip, and down. Let's do 3 more. Take it down. 2 more. Take it down. And last one. Hold it up. Pulse it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and bring it down. Nice work. Now, let's go up onto our arm, and let's go into sort of a side kick kneeling position. So I want you to come up onto your knees and take that arm down. Sorry, I don't know what my hair is doing this morning. All right. And then reach your one leg out to the side. So your one hand is down on the mat and the other leg is out, like so. Actually, take your hands behind your head. So we're opening up the chest. All right. Now, if you can, lift that leg up and drop it down. And down. Lift and down. Keep your abs tight and lift. So try and lift that leg as high as you can. And we lift and down. 3 more and down. 2 more and down. And last one, hold. Point your toe. Can we do a little circle? Little circle. Little circle. Woo. Little circle. 1 more, hold. Circle back. Little circle. Little circle. Little circle. Little circle. Let's do 1 more. and circle. Well done. Push yourself up. Keep that leg straight. And can we do a little side stretch over to the other side? Excellent. And take it down. Well done. Bring that leg down. And let's switch over to the other side. Take the arm down. Hand behind the head, opening the chest. And let's bring our ribs nice and connected. So ribs in, abs tight. And we lift the leg. Lift. Take it down. Take it down. If you feel your lower back at all, then tighten your abs a little more, or bring your legs slightly more forward of your body, but not too much. And lift. The idea is you want to try and have it in line with your body to really get into that side glute, but not at the expense of your lower back. And down. Let's do 3 more. And down. 2 more. And down. Last one. We lift and hold. Little circles forward. 1. Lift up and forward. 2. 3. Last one. 4 and back. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Bring the leg down. Press up. Felt that. And let's do a little side stretch up and over. And reach. Take a deep breath. And very nice. And bring it down. Okay. Let's turn and go into a 4-point kneeling position. So hands are down on the mat. As always, shoulders are above your wrists. And let's go into our front support position, plank. Now, if the newbies, you can't do a full plank, then what I want you to do is go down onto your forearms and you're going to plank like that. If you can manage that. If you can't manage that, then what I want you to do is tuck your toes and just see if you can lift your knees slightly off the mat. So if you're a real beginner and you just cannot do any form of a plank right now, try and kind of scoop your abs a little bit and just lift your knees slightly off the mat. Okay, so that's option 1. Option 2 is down on your forearms into a plank. And option 3 is what I'm doing now. So follow me if that's what you want to do. So do which option is good for you this morning. All right. So take right leg back. Stabilize. A little bit of a scoop and a tuck of the pelvis. All right. Press the floor away with your arms. Take a breath in. And then we exhale. Take your back leg next to the other foot so that we're in our plank position. Make sure you're not sinking into your lower backs. Now, if this is okay for you, you can hold. If you want to take it a step further, for our front support, we're going to take the right knee in without dropping the hips. Exhale, take it back. Same leg. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. Keep your neck nice and long. Don't hang your neck. Inhale and take it back and hold. Left leg in. 2. Make sure you're not dropping the hips. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Hold your plank. Squeeze your belly button. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right knee down, left knee down, and waist position. Very nice. And breathe. And come back up into our 4-point kneeling position. Good work. Okay, let's do a little cat stretch. Flatten your back. Lengthen your neck. Make sure that you are not sinking or rounding. Just a nice flat neutral spine. Take a breath in through the nose. As you exhale, we're going to curl. Drawing your abdominals up, rounding your back, dropping your head down slightly. And thinking about trying to round our lumbar spine, our lower backs, and then peel through the spine back to neutral. Take a breath in, exhale. We're going to go the other way, opening the chest. Now we can all sink into our lower backs. That's pretty easy. But I want you to try and think of extending your upper back more. So look straight ahead. Inhale, we curl back to neutral. And then exhale, we're going to round our backs again, pressing the floor away with your arms and drawing your abs upwards. And then we inhale back to neutral. And then exhale, opening up the chest. Try and think about arching your upper back. That's a bit harder. And back to center. Nice. All right, let's go down into our prone position, which means lying on your tummies. And, you know, for back extension, let's just do our normal, basic back extension. All right? So, which means legs together, hands are against your thighs, the arms aren't on the mat, they're lifted off the mat, your neck is long, you're pulling the shoulders away from your ears, and then I want you to think about pulling or suctioning your belly button off the mat. So imagine that your pubic bone and your bottom rib is on the mat, but you're trying to lift your belly button off the mat. And I want you to hold that position so that you keep your lower back protected. Now, keep length in your neck. As you inhale, I want you to start lifting your head and your chest as one unit. Okay, we're not just lifting the neck. We're lifting the head and the chest as one unit. You're keeping that suction in your belly button. And think about your upper and your mid back working here. And then we exhale, we lower our chest down. And we inhale, we start to lift again. Press your hands into your thighs. And exhale, we go back down. And we inhale, lengthen up and lift. Press your hands into your thighs. And we exhale, keep your neck nice and long. And we inhale, we lift. Now hold it there. Let's just do a little bit of triceps. We've done it before. I want you to take your palms facing upwards. Keep your chest lifted, abs tight. Pulse the arms up. 1, 2. Squeeze your triceps. Pulse up for 3. Pulse up for 4. 5. And 6. Think about the backs of the arms. Squeeze. Squeeze. Last 2. And last 1. Now hold them up. Turn the palms to face in towards one another and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Keep the arms straight. Pulse. 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 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And bring the head and the chest and the arms down. Bring your hands next to your head and press back into a rest position. Stretching out your arms. If you can, get your knees together and really reach. Get your sitting bow and your butt down to your heels. And take a nice deep breath in. Good work. Press back up into your 4-point kneeling position. This is your last exercise of the day. It's not a very long class today. So let's just go into this little stretch. So what I want you to do is take your left hand and I want you to try and rotate your waist. Open up the chest. Now it's very tight for me today. Or you can reach your arm up to the ceiling, but I think let's just keep our hand behind the head. And then take that same arm, thread it through, and go down onto your elbow, onto your shoulder, sorry. Bring that hand through, back behind your head, rotate, and take it through. One more time. Open up the chest. And take it through. And back to center. Let's go to the other side. So we're taking our right arm, open up the chest, so next time opening up the ribs, and then take the arm through and go down onto your shoulder. And again, open up the chest. And take it through. And last time, open up the chest. I'm feeling extremely tight this morning. And take your arm through and hold. And bring it back to center. From here, tuck your toes under. I want you to lift up into your upstretch position. We call this an upstretch. And try and get your chest through your arms. Lift your belly button up towards the ceiling. Lift up onto your toes and then press the heels down. Lift up onto the toes and press the heels down. Lift up onto the toes and hold. Take your right leg and lift it up towards the ceiling. Stretch out your leg and bring it down. Left leg, reach it up to the ceiling, stretch it out. And take it down. Press your heels down. Really stretch the chest through the arms. Draw the belly button up to the ceiling. And then start to walk your hands to your feet. If you need to bend your knees, that's absolutely fine. Hang your head down. Soften your knees. And then just hang, flop down. Just take a few breaths, just enjoy this kind of relaxing, flopping feeling. The arms just hang, so let them swing in, just swing out. And engage, pull your abs tight, and take a breath. And then just slowly roll yourselves up. You can keep your knees slightly bent. And lengthen up your spine. And let's just finish with a little bit of balance. We are done. But just stand on your mat. I always like to incorporate a little bit of balance here. So I want you to practice lifting your right leg up to a tabletop position. Now if you struggle with balance, then make sure you've got a chair or a wall next to you so that you've got something to kind of touch on. You can have your arms out to the side if it helps you balance a little bit. And see if you can lift that leg up. And then bring that leg down. Let's go over to the other side. And we lift. Practice balancing. And we take it down. Other side again. Now lift that leg. Now take your hands under that leg and see if you can stretch that leg out in front of you, but keep your tall spine. Bring it back in. Take your hand to the side of that knee, and can you open the knee out to the side to open up the hip? And slowly bring it back and take the leg down. Last time, reach, lift the left leg up. Hands behind your knee. Keep the leg lifted. Can you stretch that leg out? Keep your tall spine and balance. Nice, everyone. The more you practice balancing, the better it becomes. Balance is one of the first things to go if we don't keep going with it. It's very important, especially as we get older. And then take that leg out to the side. Stops you from having nasty falls as we get older. And bring that leg back. And we take it down. Excellent work. We're going to finish with one last roll down. So feet are hip distance apart. Softening into your knees. Deep breath. And we exhale. Chin to chest, rolling down. Inhale. And exhale. Pull yourself back up. Thank you guys. Well done for today. Thank you for joining. And I did send a message out this morning to let you know that there'll be no live Zoom over the Easter weekend. So nothing tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. But I will be WhatsApping you a YouTube class of my recordings so that you can still do your Pilates over the Easter weekend. So I would encourage you to still do some sessions over the weekend. I'm going to have a little break. And then I will see you back on the mat live on Tuesday morning. So have a blessed Easter, everybody. Be safe, enjoy, and sending you lots of love. And I will see you next week live on the mat. Nice to see you all. Bye. Lots of love, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, Baby. Have a nice Easter.
Thank you, Sammy. I'll chat you later. Bye. Hi, Ren. Hi, Kiva. Morning, beautiful. Hi. Hello, Ren. Hello, Ren. Hello, beautiful girl. Hello. It's your Auntie Bev. Hi. You can't grab me. You can't grab me. Bye. Lots of love. Have a lovely day, everybody. Bye. Low battery mode, so it stopped my recording.